I'm gonna try this. Like, instead of just posting something, pictures, memes, something everybody else thinks, why don't I post what I think? So I've got 4 different topics I want to cover in like 2 or 3 minutes, and my thought is, what's the end game? Cancel culture. So we got a thing going on in our country, unfortunately, and it peaks around election time, where we got to cancel each other out because of what we ideas we believe in. So basically, like, we're kneeling at the flag at NFL games, we're doing these kinds of things that trigger reactions. My thought is, all of us, left and right, let's stop giving that glorification. Let's just stop reacting and giving them what they want. What's the end game of cancel culture? Well, it's not going to solve oppression, because we're just angering each other through these emotionally triggered acts we're doing that are exercising our First Amendment to be free speech, and to voice our disagreement with the government. But it's also, in the method we're doing it, it's while we're free to do it, we're also really ticking each other off. So how about debating on social media? So many times people have personally attacked me, and once they start that, it's like, look, I can't have a conversation if we're going to start stooping to that level. I mean, if you've got a point, I want to hear it. If I have a point, I want you to hear it. That's how it works. So once you start getting it like personal attacks, the debate's over. So it's a lot about emotional control. The end game of not debating maturely is the end game is just more division. White privilege. Okay, this is a topic that hits everybody over the head like a baseball bat politically, black or white, and even probably other minorities getting caught up in the middle of it. Okay, here's the deal. Why don't we stop talking about that? Okay, and I'm not trying to be self-serving because I got white skin. The problem is, people assume that white people are never treated and racial by racists. So I don't care if they're black or not, but there are people that oppress white people because of the color of their skin, and that's what white privilege is. That's the whole. Why don't we focus on not using skin color as a blanket statement for white or blacks? How about that? So what's the end game of that? More racism. You can't end racism by drawing a line in the sand between 2 different skin colors. So the end game is not going to be what you say you think you want it to be. Okay? All right. And then law enforcement. Come on, people. I've gotten tickets before. I've almost been handcuffed once. Not proud of it, but the reason I wasn't was because in my experience, I got my wits together up here and realized that I was being the problem, not the solution. So I had a calm conversation with the police officer, a black one. He was a black man with a black woman police officer as his partner. And does that really, it's sad I have to say that, but I said, hey, look, the guy I am in a disagreement with, we're both Americans. I'm willing to go over there and tell him, hey, you know what? I acted a little out of line. I'm going to wish the best for his family and him to go on his way, and I'll do the same. And I'll apologize to him for how I acted. Well, they walked over. They said, stand right here. They walked over to there was a Hispanic guy that I got in a disagreement with, and told him what I offered, and he agreed. All 4 of us ended the problem. Okay? You got to stop with the, okay, let's just blame somebody. Like, this victimhood mentality. Let's choose to be victors, not victims. All of us, no matter what race we are. And let's stop the division. America's not divided. Unless we choose to be. We aren't going to give up our freedom unless we choose to give it up. So that's my 2 cents. see how this works compared to just putting memes on Facebook.